everyone, can you believe it's the end of May? Summer is almost here, and I don't know about you, but all this talk about confidence has me ready to jump off the high dive this summer. Now, real confidence is actually much bigger than just believing you can do something. Real confidence is this: living like you believe God is with you. This month, we've been raising our game with some classic video games and practicing what it means to live with confidence. Now, we have a really fun finale today, so let's start off with the fun game with our friend, Kaylee.
Hey everybody, welcome to Game Time. Terry's joining us again.
Hello.
And we've got some fun games for you today. We are kicking it off with Picture Puzzles, Bible Edition.
Okay.
All right, so let's take a look at our instructions to see how to play. We're going to use the combination of pictures to come up with the familiar Bible story or names.
Okay, is it like an emoji game?
I think so. I think
Okay.
it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Let's take a look at our first one so we can all see how to play this together.
Ah,
Oh, people.
okay. All right,
Okay.
so Matthew McConaughey,
And then
that guy, Wahlberg.
Mark
Oh, yep, lots of marks. Right? Luke,
and Luke.
and then John.
Oh,
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I got it.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the disciples. Let's see if we're correct. Yes, or the Gospels.
They would be fun
got
in a
some
movie
disciples
together,
in
though.
That would
do
be
that.
an interesting movie. All right, next one. Okay,
Okay.
a crossing sign and a red letter C.
All right. Crossing the
Red
C.
All right, did you guys come up with that one? Let's see if it's right.
Witty.
Crossing the Red Sea.
Love it.
There we go. All right, it's like the perfect game for you.
Yes,
All right, next one.
this is how I speak.
Okay, we've got a lot of suns and nights and rain. There's gotta be
Weather
something
forecast.
with, how many are there though? It's like 2, 3, 4, 5.
40 days and 40 nights.
When it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. What do
Let's
you guys
see.
think? Let's check it out. 40 days and 40 nights of
Awesome.
rain.
Good job, guys.
It's awesome. Good job. Next one. All right.
Zach.
Zach from an old show that I know you guys
Just
don't
trust
know.
us on this.
The letter E and
A magazine.
Us Weekly magazine.
Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus.
Zacchaeus. That's a good one.
Zacchaeus.
All right, let's see. Zacchaeus.
He was a
Good
wee
job.
little man.
He was. He was. All right, next one. Okay, we've got
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and
The Detroit Lions.
and the Broncos.
Potterfer? No. Harry and the Super Bowl. Nope.
Well, it's not the Super Bowl, honestly. if
I
we're
know
talking
it's not
about
on
these
this one.
teams.
Okay. Let's try this.
I don't know. I'm stumped on this one. What do you guys think? What are your guesses?
Not
All right,
me.
let's take a look. Oh,
Oh.
Daniel, his real name.
The actor's
Who knows
name.
him by his real name?
Okay.
Daniel and the Lion's Den. That makes sense. I'm not really sure of the Bronco, but that's okay.
Okay.
All right,
That
next
was a
one.
stretch. Candy cane.
Cain and an ox, right?
Cain and Abel. Oh, Cain and a bull.
Oh,
Cain and Abel.
there you.
This
Wow,
is so good.
that's impressive. All right, let's see if she's. Yep,
I love this game.
Cain and Abel.
All
All
I
right.
do this every week.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next one. All right, we've got
What is
some
that?
Red Bulls, the cast of Lost,
Okay.
and a quarter. Red, lost, money, quarter, silver.
I feel like it has like casting lots. Like,
What about like the lost coin? Is it like the parable of the lost coin?
Parables.
of the lost.
Lost.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yes.
Parable of the lost coin.
That was a stretch, but it worked.
It did. It did. It was
Yes.
like level 2.
Yes.
It was a little trickier.
So
All right, next one. All right, we've got a phone,
iPhone.
computer, an eye, and singing. Dell. Is that Dell? Maybe.
iPhone, Dell. See.
Phone. It's definitely not an iPhone over there. That's not.
Maybe it's an idol. Idol? No. Phone.
It's not an iPhone.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Samsung. Samsung the songs.
Of the eyes.
I don't know. This one's hard.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. What do you guys think?
Singing. I don't know.
Let's find out.
Samson and
Delilah. You were right.
Delilah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a stretch, but it was good.
Wow, that one was very stretchy. All right, we've got 2 left. Let's take a look at our next one. Oh, I know this one. Do you know it?
Esau.
Jacob and Esau.
Jacob and Esau.
Let's see. All right, you ready for the last one? All
I'm loving this. Let's keep going.
right, last one.
Last one. Okay. JFK.
Katniss Everdeen and
That guy.
Sky. Joe Montana, maybe?
Yeah. John Jingleheimer Schmidt. I don't know.
I don't think that's it.
John the Baptist. I don't know. It makes no sense. Okay.
I'm struggling on this one too.
Quarterback? Is there a quarterback in the Bible?
I don't think so.
Nope. Oh, maybe she's
All right,
3.
let's take it up.
John 3:16.
Wow. Let's see. John 3:16. Awesome.
That was fun.
All right, that was a good one. You guys did awesome. Terry, you're a rock star at this game. You guys, check this out.
Why is it so easy to forget the way that you see me? Yeah. When lies are all around, your truth is shutting them down. You say I'm loved, and I know you mean it. You say I'm enough, and I can't believe it. Even when it's tough, and I don't deserve it, you won't give up on me. I am a child of a father who loves me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Made in the image of God. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I will not forget. My life is in your hands. I am a child of a father who loves me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't need a mirror to tell me what you think about me. Oh no, no matter what I feel, I'm gonna trust in your words. Yeah, when you say I'm loved, I know you mean it. You say I'm enough, and I can't believe it. Even when it's tough, and I don't deserve it, you won't give up on me. I am a child of a father who loves me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Made in the image of God. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I will not forget. My life is in your hands. 'Cause I am a child of a father who loves me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yeah. You say I'm loved, and I know you mean it. You say I'm enough, and I can't believe it. Even when it's tough, and I don't deserve it. You won't give up on me. I am a child of a father who loves me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Made in the image of God. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I will not forget. My life is in your hands. 'Cause I am a child of a father who loves me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Hey everybody, welcome to Kidscoast. We are so glad that you decided to hang out with us for a little while. In case you didn't know, Kidscoast is the place where kids come to discover new things and talk about those discoveries together. My name is Sarah, and I'm sure my co-host Jack will be along shortly, as usual. Here at Kidscoast, we learn about and explore this month's virtue, which is something that God can do inside of you to change the world around you. All right, why don't we reveal the virtue we've been talking about all month? Everybody start a drum roll on your legs. 3, 2, 1.
Confidence is living like you believe God is with you.
Where have you been?
Am I ever on time?
Good point. Okay, so what were you doing?
Why does it matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. What is that?
Was that too loud?
Yes. What is going on?
What do you think's going on?
I don't know. What's with the buzzer and the scorecard?
Have you not figured it out yet?
Does it look like I figured it out?
Maybe?
Will you just tell me what's going on?
Why do I always have to explain everything?
Why are you being so... wait a second. Are we playing the question game?
Could be.
Why are we playing the question game?
Have you looked at this month's virtue?
Of course. Oh! Okay, what I meant was, what does the question game have to do with the virtue of confidence?
Can you not see the connection?
Will you explain it to me?
Do you think you can have questions and still have confidence?
Wait a minute, did you actually study for today's show?
Would that surprise you?
Do chickens lay eggs?
Are you trying to catch me?
Okay, what if I said asking questions is a great way to show confidence?
What if I agreed with you?
Would that be a first?
It would be. Yes. How could I fall for that?
Okay, so do you want to keep asking questions or hear about our Bible story for today?
Bible story. Wait, I wasn't playing anymore. Are we finished now?
Do you have anything else you want to say? Okay, well this was your idea. Okay, I love this game. I won.
Hey, welcome to Story Lab. This week, we're talking about confidence, while we take a look at the story of someone who had big questions. Hey, do you know what the best kind of armor to stop a piglin attack is?
Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
We're talking about confidence, which is living like you believe God is with you.
What are we doing today?
What do you think we should do?
What about raising our game?
Where should we start?
How about at the beginning?
Why don't you take the lead?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Okay, stop. Too many questions.
Except you can never have too many questions.
Which is exactly where we're going today.
Right. So, what should you do with a question?
Depends on your question.
Point taken. Okay, so we're entering s'more season. S'mores. But you don't always have a campfire when the s'mores cravings hit. So I'm thinking maybe we could put a marshmallow in the microwave.
Please form that phrase as a question, Sebastian.
What happens when you put a marshmallow in a microwave? Yes.
Well done. You have just initiated
The scientific method.
The what?
the scientific method. It's a great way to figure out how things work.
Step 1. Ask a question.
Already done. What happens when you put a marshmallow in the microwave?
Step 2. Make a hypothesis.
I've always thought a hypothesis sounds like a mythical creature. stuck!
A hypothesis is a prediction you make based on what you've seen before.
Well, a bonfire makes a marshmallow soft and mushy, so I think a microwave will make it melty. Kinda.
Step 3. Conduct an experiment.
Wait, is this the part where we put the marshmallow in the microwave?
You bet.
Yes, let's do it!
That is a serious marshmallow.
Well, this is serious business. Ready?
Ready.
Commence experimentation.
Whoa, it's puffing up.
Yeah, it is.
A lot.
Wow, it's still puffing up.
This is pretty wild.
I wonder how big it's gonna get. Look how big it's getting.
Oh, I can smell it.
Step 4. Analyze your results.
Wow, it looks like our marshmallow turned into the Hulk for a minute.
It did get melty.
That's perfect.
Step 5. Draw conclusions.
I conclude putting a marshmallow in the microwave is super fun and perfect for s'mores.
So there's your answer.
Asking questions is super fun.
Speaking of which, it's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the book of Acts, which tells the story of the early church.
But before Acts, way back in the very beginning, out of a deep, deep love, God made an amazing world.
But when people turned away from God, the world was broken. God made a plan to draw people back into relationship. So, at the right time, God sent Jesus, God's very own son, to live among us.
Jesus gave up his life. Then, on the third day, he rose again.
After Jesus returned to heaven, the early church grew quickly, with the help of God's Spirit.
When the believers faced trouble in Jerusalem, they scattered to other places, taking the news of Jesus everywhere they went.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away!
Hi everyone, I'm Jen. Just as the religious leaders in Jerusalem hadn't understood Jesus, they also felt threatened by his followers. Many of Jesus' friends were thrown in prison. Some were even killed. But that didn't stop the new believers. They moved out from the city into Judea and Samaria. One believer, a man named Philip, began teaching about Jesus in a city in Samaria. Big crowds gathered to listen. Sick people healed through God's Spirit, and many people became believers and were baptized. There was great joy in the city, but right in the middle of this amazing work, God sent an angel to speak to Philip.
Go south to the desert road.
To the desert?
The road that goes from Jerusalem to Gaza.
If I was Philip, I would have been full of questions. I mean, things were going great in Samaria. Lots of people were becoming Jesus followers. So why would God want Philip to leave it all and head for the desert? I mean, the desert. There's no one here. But Philip listened to God. He started off down the lonely road into the desert, and before long, he spotted something. As Philip drew closer, he saw an Ethiopian official seated in a chariot. God's Spirit told Philip,
"Go to that chariot. Stay near it."
Now, the man in the chariot happened to be very important. In fact, he was the royal treasurer of the Queen of Ethiopia. Though he was not Jewish, he believed in the one true God and had even journeyed all the way to Jerusalem to worship God there. But though the man had loved God, he was missing a big piece of the story. As the official traveled home, he puzzled over some verses in the book of Isaiah the prophet.
He was led like a sheep to be killed. He did not open his mouth?
Excuse me.
Stop the chariot.
Just wanted to ask, do you understand what you're reading?
How can I? I need someone to explain it to me.
The Ethiopian man invited Philip to join him in the chariot and explain the scripture. How amazing is that? I mean, you can see God at work in every detail of this story.
Here, read this again.
He was led like a sheep to be killed. Just as lambs are silent while their wool is being cut off, he did not open his mouth. When he was treated badly, he was refused a fair trial. Who can say anything about his children? His life was cut off from the earth. Tell me, please, who is the prophet talking about? Himself or someone else?
I am so glad you asked.
What a perfect setup. Philip was able to explain that the prophet Isaiah was talking about a savior and that this savior had come. Philip shared the whole story of Jesus, how he lived, how he gave up his life for us, and how God raised him back to life. The Ethiopian official was mesmerized. He took every word to heart. As they traveled down the road, the man looked up and saw a pool of water shimmering in the distance.
Look, here is water. What can stop me from being baptized?
Just a quick reminder, they're in the middle of a desert, which generally means no water. And yet, miraculously, God brings them to an oasis at the perfect moment. Philip baptized the Ethiopian in the pool of water. It was a sign that the man now believed in and was choosing to follow Jesus. As the two men came up out of the water, God's Spirit suddenly whisked Philip away. The Ethiopian official must have understood that God was at work because he continued on his journey back towards Ethiopia, filled with joy. The end.
Wait, what happened to Philip?
Great question. We have no idea how or why God's Spirit moved him, but Philip next showed up in the coastal town of Azotus. He immediately began to tell everyone there the good news about Jesus.
I love how when the Ethiopian man had big questions, God set up an amazing way for him to learn about Jesus.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, just like the Ethiopian man, God welcomes our questions. When we're confused or uncertain about something, we don't need to hide it, whether it's a big question about God or a little question about a homework assignment. We can ask.
You may be wondering, why is it so hard to do the right thing?
God does let bad stuff happen.
What do I do when my parents argue a lot?
Will I be able to make friends at my new school?
Why do I have to work harder than everyone else just to do okay on a test?
You can take all of your questions straight to God, or to a parent, or a teacher, or another trusted adult.
Now, if you need help with the homework assignment, your teacher can definitely give you an answer.
But you might not get your answers to your other questions, at least not right away.
And that's okay, because no matter how many questions you have, or no matter how big they are, God won't get angry or annoyed with you asking.
You can be confident that God will be there, right there with you, no matter what.
No question about it.
That's right. See you next time.
So here's the thing. God is with you, even when you have questions.
I have a question. Can I make 2 marshmallow peeps joust in the microwave?
Only one way to find out. Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab.
See you next time.
Welcome back. It is time for another game, and this time we are playing a game about burgers.
I love a good burger.
It's so good. Now, cheese?
Yes,
Of course.
but no pickles.
Okay. It depends where I get it from.
Oh,
Yeah. What's your favorite topping on a burger? Nice. All right, this game is called Name That Burger. We're going to see a picture of a burger. We need to guess where it's from and what the name of it is.
all right.
Good?
Let's do it.
All right, let's take a look at our first one.
Okay.
All right, I'm thinking Burger King.
Yep, definitely looks Burger King-ish.
Okay, what they call their regular, like their
Like a
main burgers?
Whopper?
Whopper, right? Yeah.
Whopper Junior,
right.
Whopper, just
So,
Whopper?
Whopper, Burger King. What do you guys think?
That's what they think.
Let's see. A
Whopper with cheese. You
from
have to be
Burger
very
King.
specific. Whopper with cheese.
I feel like we got it.
We
But
got it.
Who makes a burger without cheese, really? That's just, no, thank you. All right, next one.
Oh, okay. Looks like a soft
So like
bun.
a lot of bun.
Yeah. Is the burger smaller in diameter and the bun's bigger? Or is it just
It's
a
just
really
like
big?
pie. It's a tall burger bun.
And it's got cheese on the bottom
I
and the top of the burger.
Do not know where this is from.
I don't either. Let's go with something that we probably don't. Like
Hardee's? Do they do that?
Oh.
Do they have Hardee's?
Sure.
that
I've
a
never
thing?
had a burger from Hardee's.
Couldn't tell you what it's called at all.
I know it's got
And
a lot
it
of
probably
cheese on
isn't
it.
even right.
Let's go with
take a look.
a single cheeseburger from Hardee's.
All right, let's see. What? That's a McDonald's burger?
That's their commercial burger. That's not what it really looks like. They're
everything on there is
McDonald's
fake.
burgers get squished down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a trick.
Very tricky. All right, next one.
Oh, it's a big, tall,
Like
lots of
shredded lettuce.
And
an
shredded
egg?
lettuce.
It looks like there's an egg on there too.
You're right.
I don't know if I'm as good at these as I thought I was gonna be. What's your guess?
I don't know. Is it a breakfast burger from Hardee's?
All right, let's
I don't
see. Red Robin. I do like Red Robin. The Royal Burger.
Sounds fancy.
Never had that, but all I know about Red Robin, all the fries you can eat.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty good choice. Next one. Big Mac.
Yep.
I don't think there's any other one like that. Big Mac from McDonald's, where I'm going.
Yep.
All right, let's take a look. Yes. All right.
Nothing like it.
Got two-ish right. All right, next one.
Okay, this is a mushroom burger. I don't recognize
know
the
this burger
bun.
at all. I'm not sure.
We haven't done Hardee's. I mean, we guessed Hardee's, but
It's just the one we're gonna keep guessing
Yeah.
until it's right. mean,
so
There.
mushroom burger.
All right, what do
from
you guys
Hardee's?
think? Let's take a look. Oh, a mushroom and Swiss
So
burger
close. Okay.
from Hardee's.
Oh, thick burger. I forgot that they started calling
Thing,
it
I
that.
guess. All right, good job. Okay, next one. It's got like onion rings.
Sesame seed bun. It's got an unusual bun. It's very domey.
It looks good.
I'm gonna guess it's somewhere that's not around here.
Yeah. that's what I was
Or
thinking.
it's a place
What
that
else
we
is
would
popular
normally
for
maybe.
burgers. Like Johnny Rockets, is that a popular place?
It
for
could be.
burgers?
Or Sonic. The
That would be
Sonic.
my
It's
guess.
got a lot of fried things in it.
Maybe. All right, let's take a look. Checkers.
Checkers. Okay.
All right.
Fry
the
lovers.
burger.
Okay.
Okay. makes
Didn't know that
sense.
one. Sounds
All right,
good though.
we've got a few left. Let's see our next one.
Oh.
That looks like another McDonald's burger.
That's got to be McDonald's. I'm gonna
like
say
the
it's a single with
single
cheese.
cheeseburger.
Yep.
Okay, what do you guys think?
Maybe like the one out of the kids' meal, except for it's got
Let's
the
take a look.
pickles and stuff on it. Cheeseburger.
Just
yep.
a cheeseburger from McDonald's.
Yep.
All right, next one.
Okay.
Oh, that's Wendy's. Those square patties.
Yep. The square patties.
Giveaway every time.
But
it's
is
like
it-
the Baconator.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna say. Baconator.
All right, what do you guys think? Let's
No
see.
veggies gives it away. Yep.
Baconator. I haven't tried one of those before.
That's the only thing my son eats.
I always junior bacon cheeseburger. Every time. All right, next one.
Okay. Lettuce on the bottom. I feel like I've had this.
I don't know.
Oh. Let me think. Where have we not picked from?
Don't know anymore.
I don't know. But it's definitely a cheeseburger,
That it is. Correct.
and the bun's pretty basic.
What do you guys
so
think?
I don't know.
We need some help. All right, let's take a look.
White Castle? No. Sonic.
This is the Sonic one.
That's a
that
Sonic
looks
cheeseburger.
better than something I thought I would get at Sonic, honestly. All right, last one. Let's see it. Oh,
White Castle.
for sure.
Yep.
Wait, you guys agree? Let's take a look. I don't know what they're called, but
Oh.
it's cheeseburger. Oh,
Crystal.
All right, well, they got us on that one. You guys did awesome. I think we're gonna go get some cheeseburgers.
That sounds
You guys,
great.
watch this.
Yep.
Hello, I'm Lawson, and today I've got this great story for you.
Oh, Lawson, you okay? Do you need to like clear your throat or?
No, I just... Okay, fine. This kid says my voice sounds like Donald Duck.
No, it doesn't. Your voice is totally fine.
Okay. Anyways, today I've got a great story for you from this girl Fiona down the street. Now, Fiona is super excited for her very first babysitting job for the Flurbendorfer kids next door. She's gathered all the supplies for the babysitting bag, like awesome books and art supplies and healthy snacks, all the snacks. And she's even ready for emergencies like cuts and choking. But even though she's totally prepared, Fiona's still nervous, with butterflies in her stomach. Mom says, I'll be right here next door if you need anything. But Fiona's like, what if they start fighting? And it turns into a battle royale. Then she worries, what if I mess up lunch? And the smoke alarm goes off, and the fire department shows up with their hoses. Mom says, you'll do just fine, honey, and reminds her, God is always with you. And 10 minutes later, after Mr. Flurbendorfer says goodbye, Fiona is alone with Eli and Rufus. Fiona says, let's play sorry. But then Rufus sorries Eli, and Eli tackles him back. And then they wrestle like bears until the entire house starts to shake. And Fiona has no clue what to do. But then Fiona remembers that she's not alone. God is with her. So she's like, help, God! And then she takes a deep breath and says, hey, who thinks they can beat me in a snowball fight? And pretty soon, they're all having an awesome snowball fight. And Fiona knows that whatever happens, she's gonna be okay because God is right there with her. So kids, always be prepared for everything. And remember this, that confidence is living like you believe God is with you. Wait a second. Confidence is living like you believe God is with you.
Lawson, be confident. There's really nothing wrong with your voice.
Okay, I got it. Okay, got it. See you guys next time. I'm so good at this.
Why won't you turn on? John, thank goodness you're here. I can't figure out how to turn on this video game console.
Oh, well, are you sure that it's plugged in?
Yeah, it's plugged in. Check.
Well, then all you should have to do is hit the power button.
Oh, yeah, the power button. Yeah, I tried that like 100 times. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A lot.
Huh, okay. Well. What is a quarter? Brandon, you don't put quarters in a video game console.
Oh. Does it take dimes? Hello everyone, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
And why are we here, John?
Because we have a show to do.
Yeah, but why are we doing the show?
Well, to have fun.
Sure.
And hopefully we can learn something about ourselves and each other and a God who loves us. Mm-hmm. You got questions, I got answers, Brandon. Boom!
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking, what about questions that we're scared to ask?
Oh, like what?
You know, like, why do bad things... What was that?
I was sneezing.
Oh, bless you. Yeah. Now, I was just wondering, why do bad things...
Sorry.
Are you not letting me ask? Why?
No more questions.
Why?
Because we're the answer people. We're not the question people.
Yeah, but I was just asking.
No, you can't ask any hard questions that I don't have good answers to. No questions at all costs. Otherwise, they'll know that we don't have answers for everything.
Yeah, but we don't have
Time for us to go where no questions are asked and I can escape from reality.
The great outdoors?
No! Video games!
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is so much better.
Where are we?
No questions. Come on.
Right.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm coming.
Wow. Yeah? Huh? Yeah. Oh, look, there's someone.
Ah!
Do you need some help?
Yes, actually, I was wondering...
No questions. Either one of you. Let's go. Look, there's another person.
Hello.
Hello.
Want to be friends?
Definitely.
Okay, sometimes questions can be easy.
Were there unicorns on Noah's Ark?
Okay, too much. Let's keep going.
Bye, friends.
Hello there.
I used to be an explorer like you.
Oh, I don't know if I'd call myself an explorer. I'm more of a...
Are you lost?
You know, now that you mentioned it, I have been feeling a little confused lately.
Let's keep going.
Oh! Hi.
I have one question for you.
Oh, no questions?
Are you looking for a fight?
A fight? No.
Prepare to be destroyed.
I used to be an explorer like you.
I'm not an explorer.
Where's the end of the universe?
Stop asking questions!
Hello.
Sorry, no time.
In the book of Revelation.
Oh!
Why do bad things happen?
I don't know the answer to that! That didn't help at all.
I have so many more questions now.
No! It's Bible story time with Kellen. No.
Fellas, you okay?
No questions, Kellen. The show is a train wreck today. Brandon was asking some hard questions, and I explained to him, we're not questions people, we're answer people. I mean, you have all the answers.
Actually, I don't. And that's okay.
Brandon!
I'll tell you what, this really goes hand in hand with our Bible story today. It's a video game, and why don't you two play it for me?
No, I'm not going in another video game.
Oh, no. You won't have to be in it. It's super simple, and all you have to do is answer some simple questions.
Okay. Are they easy questions?
Well, some of them, but if you need help, I'm right here.
All right.
Great. So our story today comes from the book of Acts. We read about a man named Philip, a follower of Jesus, who was told to travel from the city of Jerusalem to a place called Gaza. John, now you're going to be controlling the other character in the story, an Ethiopian official.
Let's do it. Okay, so I guess that's me. Let's see here. Oh, yep, there's a scroll. Let's pick it up. He was led like a sheep to be killed. Just as lambs are silent while their wool is being cut off, he did not open his mouth. When he was treated badly, he was refused a fair trial. Who can say anything about his children? His life was cut off from the earth. What? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know about this, Kellen.
Yeah, the Ethiopian official felt the same way. Now, let's go back to the game. Philip saw the Ethiopian official and said this, "Do you understand what you're reading?"
Should you A, admit you don't know and say, how can I? I need someone to explain it to me. Or B, show confidence by just pretending you know the answer. Well, I think we need to always have the answers, okay? So if you don't have an answer, faking it is probably the best way to do it, right? We're the answer people after all.
You sure?
I don't know.
Brandon, what do you think?
I think sometimes people pretend to have confidence when they don't know something, but if you don't ask questions to what you don't know, then it's really hard to learn and grow. So maybe there's confidence in admitting what you don't know.
Bingo. Let's see what happens.
Okay, choosing A. That verse is talking about Jesus. Oh, wow.
Yes. Philip began telling the Ethiopian official about Jesus, telling him the story of how Jesus came to this world and how he gave his life for us. And if we put our trust in him, we can have a relationship with God that lasts forever.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, that even makes me feel better.
Okay, Brandon, do you want to play the next section?
Oh, okay, sure.
Here you go, buddy. And it's a little sweaty.
Right. Look, here is water. Should you A, take a drink, B, take a bath, or C, get baptized? I mean, he was probably pretty thirsty, so I'm gonna guess take a drink?
Maybe, but what just happened?
He just learned about Jesus? Oh, right.
Yeah.
C, get baptized.
Let's find out.
Here goes nothing.
What just happened?
Well, we read in Acts that after the Ethiopian official was baptized, the Spirit of the Lord took Philip away to go preach to other people.
Wild. What does that mean?
I don't know exactly, and that's okay.
Huh.
But the Ethiopian official's life had been changed forever, and chances are he shared the story of Jesus with many more people. We read that he went on his way full of joy. The end.
Oh, that's a great story, Kellen.
Yeah, but get this. This all happened after Jesus left the earth. But Jesus' story was already beginning to travel all over the world. And think about it. The Ethiopian official may have never heard the story if he had been too afraid or too proud to ask questions.
Very cool.
No doubt. I'll see you guys next time.
Later, Kellen. Wow.
You know, sometimes asking questions can be scary.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even though it's hard for some of us to admit, we all have questions.
Everyone?
Oh, yeah. In fact, reveal the question. What questions do you have?
Yeah, maybe you have questions about the world around you, like what is water? Yeah, and why doesn't it just break into hydrogen and oxygen atoms when you do a cannonball in the pool?
Sure, and maybe you have questions about God or Jesus.
I think it's important to remember that not knowing something is okay, and that God is with you even when you have questions.
Absolutely. So stay curious, friends. Asking questions is how we learn about ourselves, about others, and about a God that loves us.
Yeah, and I think I've learned today that we'll never stop asking questions.
Oh, yeah. There's always something new to learn.
Yeah. Well, I have a question right now.
Ask away.
Is that all the time we have for today?
Yes, indeed it is, but don't worry because we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
So questions? Can I
Yeah.
ask you some that have been on my mind?
Fire away. Let's go.
If we learn and improve from our mistakes, then why are we so afraid to make mistakes?
Sometimes people like veggies. Mistakes are real good, but
what came first, orange the color or orange the fruit?
Yes.
Ooh, I like that answer. A lot of people aren't going to get it, but you have to think about it a lot, and then you'll get it. Yes, that's really profound. I really appreciate that. Video game.
I can't remember or is this something?
I don't know. I think we made it up.
that's how I'm feeling. It's impossible for me believing that I can't, that I won't make it happen. Just watch what I got, all the strength that I have in me. I'm gonna stand up tall, gonna walk through the fire. You can knock me down, I'll jump up even higher. And I believe everything I need. I know, yes I know, it's all inside of me. Yeah, it's all inside of me. Oh, exceptional is what I'm bringing. Unforgettable, seeing is believing, and the fire inside me pushing me to be who I am and what I was born to. I'm gonna stand up tall, gonna walk through the fire. You can knock me down, I'll jump up even higher. And I believe everything I need. I know, yes I know, it's all inside of me. Yeah, it's all inside of me. Oh, I won't hold back, throw away the doubt. Nothing can stop me now. I won't hold back, throw away the doubt. Nothing can stop me now. I'm gonna stand up tall, gonna walk through the fire. You can knock me down, I'll jump up even higher. And I believe everything I need. I know, yes I know, it's all inside of me. 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 I believe it. I believe it.
When the man from Ethiopia had big questions, God set up an amazing way for him to hear about Jesus. Philip was able to explain the words from Isaiah. He was able to share how Isaiah was pointing the way towards Jesus, the promised Savior. The truth is, we all have questions. There are things in life that are hard to understand. You might have questions about God and what you believe. Even when you have those questions, you can be confident that God is with you. God is with you even when you have questions. Remember, you can always pray and talk to God about your questions. You can talk to a parent or a family member or one of your friends that follow Jesus, a small group leader, or any of us here at church. You can ask questions about what you believe about Jesus. You can even ask questions about life and about what to do in certain situations. You might not always find answers, at least not right away, but you can be confident that God will be right there with you no matter what. Now, that's all I have for us today. For more resources, you can go to seacoast.org/kidscoastathome and stick around for some fun discussion questions about today's episode. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
To find ways to get involved at Seacoast Church, text SERVE to 320-320. There are many opportunities for families to find ways to make a difference.